Are you having trouble falling asleep? What about staying asleep all the way through the night? Today, I'm going to be sharing my top sleep tips that will help with both of these. Hi, I'm Taylor Wessel, nutritionist of Tailored Health, and every week I pop on here to share a tip, tool, or technique that will help you be your healthiest self. Today, we are diving into sleep. Sleep is so crucial to your total body health and well-being, as it's a time that your body shuts down and goes into rest, restore, and repair mode. So your hormones recirculate, your body does a lot of detoxifying itself, getting toxins out or damaged cells. It's the cleanup crew comes in and they finally have a chance to do damage control from the day. But so many people are not sleeping great. So improving your sleep at night starts with what you're doing in the day. I recommend waking up and getting morning light exposure on your raw eyes. This sends a message to the brain that starts regulating your circadian rhythm and the different hormones that tell your body when it's time to wake up or go to sleep. If you want more information on that, I'll link below to a video I did on light therapy for sleep. It's also important to eat protein every 3 to 4 hours. Regulate your blood sugar. This is especially important at breakfast, as that jumpstarts your metabolism for the day. Daily exercise is super important because if you're not tired enough, if you haven't been using your brain all day, you've just been laying around and you haven't moved your body, you might not be tired enough for sleep. But I don't recommend doing any kind of intense interval training, weightlifting, running within the 3 hours of bed, as it raises your body temperature and gets your adrenaline pumping, so that can work against sleep cycles. Best to go earlier in the day. These last two have to do with beverages, so I would limit caffeine, whether it's coming from coffee, matcha, even dark chocolate. Be mindful of that in the afternoon. That can be too stimulating for you, and the half-life of coffee is 6 hours. So it takes 12 hours to completely clear out of your system. On a similar note, sort of similar note, is water intake. So you don't want to drink a lot of water at the end of the day. I would recommend stopping or just taking little sips if needed 3 hours before bed, but getting most of your water in earlier in the day. Now, let's transition into what to do before bed. In the hours before bed, I recommend dimming the lights. We're really intended to rise with the sun and set with the sun. As I mentioned with light therapy in the morning, that dimming of the lights and darkness also sends an important message to the brains to start releasing hormones such as melatonin to prepare you for bed. With that being said, also limiting your screen time at night, especially within the hour of bed. So that's TV, video games, computer, cell phones, iPads, whatever it is. I recommend really eliminating those within the hour of bed, or wearing blue blocking glasses. I love these. This is a new addition for me, and I'll link below to a brand that I recently purchased and have been using throughout the day and before bed. Something that can also be helpful for you is to have a little snack before bed. I know this might be going against everything you've learned about weight loss and boosting the metabolism and allowing your body to shut down by stopping eating early enough, and that is a tip that I often share. But for somebody who has imbalanced hormones and the adrenal glands are possibly fried, having something with a complex carbohydrate and a little bit of fat will help boost serotonin and regulate your blood sugar to get you through the full night of sleep. Now, what do you do when you get into the bedroom? Well, it's really important to set yourself up for a good night of sleep by having a completely dark room. So even if you have an alarm clock, I would really try to aim it away from your head or cover it up so that even that light isn't inhibiting remember that message signal with light to the brain, sending mixed messages on the hormones. So keep a dark room, a cool room. Studies have found that the optimal temperature for sleep is between 65 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the cell phone out of the bedroom. Any of those alerts that are coming in through the night, even if your phone's on silent, can stimulate you and bring you out of your sleep cycle, let alone all of the electromagnetic fields that are coming at your brain, which is highly sensitive to these all night long. Finally, do some relaxing activities before bed, whether it's taking a magnesium salt bath, reading, meditating, doing a few deep breaths to get out of the stressed out day mode and into the rest and relaxed parasympathetic nervous system mode that prepares you for sleep. Perhaps you use some lavender essential oil. I love this. I actually put a couple drops on my sheet before sleep, so I'm inhaling that. It sends a message to the brain to just shut down and get ready to wind down for night. So as you can see, getting a good night of sleep isn't just about what you're doing within the hours before bed. It's about what you're doing all day long by balancing your blood sugar, getting enough exercise, using light to your advantage, calming down in the hours before bed, and just making sure that you're regulating your time in front of screens. You can really help support your body not only in falling asleep faster, but staying asleep through the night. If you like this, give it a like, share it with somebody who's sleepless and crabby about it, and subscribe to my channel. Every Wednesday and Sunday, I'm coming at you with something like this, whether it's sharing how to improve some sort of symptom that's coming up for you, a food that's great, a technique, something that will help you be healthier, do that little bit better for yourself, and feel that little bit better. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.